Fargo has been investing in private detention centers. That is what this is about, if you do not know. Wells Fargo, I repeat, invests in private detention centers owned by CCA and the GEO Group. These private detention centers have all sorts of heinous atrocities that occur inside of them, from murder to rape, racism, and all sorts of other stains upon humanity occur inside of these privatized detention centers where humans are looked at as a profit. They profit like hotels. The more prisoners that they get inside, the more money they make. They depend on laws like Alabama's HB 56 to gain their prisoners. They depend on laws like Arizona's SB 1070 to gain prisoners. And as long as we have people with organizations like ALEC that try to push for these laws, as long as we have people like Chris Kobach and people like Scott Beeson that are foolish enough to fall for his influence and write legislation like Alabama's HB 56 is going to continue to happen. As long as we have people like Jan Brewer in Arizona that are foolish enough to let people bribe them and trick them into passing these laws, this is going to continue to happen. As long as you put your money in this bank, you are associating yourself with death and private detention. Can we get these three red funds right here to come up front? These are the faces of GEO Group, Wells Fargo, and CCA. These are the people that profit off of the blood of immigrants. These are the people that profit off of slavery. And a lot of people are walking down the sidewalk and standing behind us and they're smiling. But the truth of the matter is, this isn't a joke. It's a fake funeral, yes, but it's not funny when people are dying. You can smile, you can walk by and laugh, and you can joke all you want, but there's human beings that are dying, and if you smile at that, then there's something wrong with your humanity. And I think that you might have a lack of it. That's the problem. That's the problem in this country when people support banks. There's a lack of humanity when you support a bank that invests in private detention centers. As long as you put your money in this bank and invest in private detention, whether you know it or not, you are taking lives off of this planet. Not everybody has a choice of whether or not they come to this country legally. It's not that easy. You cut the tree at the root, not at the branches. Not everybody just comes here to steal your job. Not everybody's coming here because they want to just commit crimes and they're part of the cartel. If you fall for the lies that Scott Beeson and Mickey Hammond and all of these corrupt politicians are telling you without doing research first, then there's a problem. Don't let people trick you. It's not that simple. People come to this country because America has an effect on the third world that's causing them to come to this country. Ask about corporations crossing borders and not paying taxes to the Mexican government.
Who's stealing now?
So if we're going to start carrying the conversation about Wells Fargo and the problems that exist in the third world, then we'll start cutting the tree at the root. If you don't want people coming to this country, then stop destroying their countries with your foreign policy. Before we get shut down by the cops, because I think they're tired of us already, I'd like to say to everybody that's working in Wells Fargo, whether you know it or not, you are taking part in the destruction of lives and of families by contributing to private detention. Everybody, thank you for coming out today. We're going to go back to the park. We're going to walk around one time. We're going to let some more people see the bodies, and then we're going to go back to the park and convene, and we'll make a few announcements there. But first, I want Sister Gabriella and her sisters to close us with a prayer.
You gotta let go of the button. No queremos más muertes. We don't want more injustices. We don't
want that. God doesn't want that, injustice. And God has a dream for us. We are brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter our